Hey Chris, so I'm going to try to reproduce your Mike Tyson print. It's a very hard print. Takes up nearly the entire paper. I haven't been able to print for a few days because of a driver issue that I was having on my printer. Or sorry, on my computer. So, let me just set this here for the moment. Alright, so I'm just going to dog ear my shirt, or dog ear the image. Make sure I'm lined up okay. Alright Chris, the hardest thing to do is to beat Chris from Forever Paper, man. He's a pro, one of the best that there are in the business, and I just want to try to match a shirt as good as his. So here we're going to go press for 120 seconds. When I first got started, I learned a lot from Chris by watching him on YouTube, and never really have had a chance to print with Forever Paper because I haven't had the right program. And I think now that I have iColor Pro Rip, I can probably do it. I had a problem to where my driver quit working in my computer. My computer actually just crashed. Went to the blue screen of death. I have to go into the BIOS and restart it again. And so hopefully I can peel this shirt and make it look just as good as yours. I've noticed that when I start peeling the shirt that I move the very corner of the shirt off the heat press so that I don't get burned. You peel low and slow, and you just don't stop, and you make sure that your fingers are dry, because if you slip in the middle of peeling this shirt, it's going to ruin the transfer. I keep saying peeling the shirt, but peeling the transfer. 10 seconds to go to see if we can match Christopher's print. As you can see, I'm using medium to heavy pressure, and 120 seconds at 310 degrees using select media paper. And we just want to grab the end of it while this is still down, and just a slow peel right here. My Mario's come up okay. Getting a little tough to peel. Coming off that side area over there. Just maintaining the same amount of pressure and keeping it low to that heat press. Low to my transfer, or to my protective sheet, which I have found that I can't really peel these unless I'm using that Teflon sheet down there, that protective sheet, because it keeps the transfer very hot. Bang, gotcha, Chris. Chris, I got you, brother. You can pause or... Hey, this is just a quick point of advice, everybody. I see a lot of people screwing around with T-square it devices. Fastest way to find the centered mark in your shirt, just fold the darn thing in half and press it. Once you do that, you have an absolutely perfect center line. And then you can just go ahead and press the shirt. Know that your shirt is perfectly centered. You're going to have to do one more press over it. And by that time, you know, you've got an absolute center line. I just like to knock that center out of there. Now we're going to cut my shirt, so hold on a second. Alright, give me a second. What do you do with such a scrawny little pup? What do you do? That's an old Disney song, everybody.
Just got to get this done for a couple of days that I haven't been able to print. My brain's just gone into a frenzy, you know? I love printing. I really, really enjoy it. I grabbed the wrong scissors. These aren't very sharp. Let's get those out of there.
Let's go ahead and line this up. Because of how I printed this, I already have a center line. His chest becomes the center line. That shirt's gonna look incredible, man. Alrighty then. We're perfectly centered. Let's get our cover sheet. We're just gonna press it for 25 seconds with some good pressure. And then I'll show you all the cooling method that I use anyways. Alright, that's in the shirt. I think I might have had something under the heat presser in my shirt, but that might come up. Let's go ahead and get it off here. And then I'll show you the real quick cool down method. Take it to your cold window and just be careful when you pull this shirt away, because what happens is the window grabs the media. But this is an absolute cooling method that really works. It cools that shirt down. I learned this from using Magic Touch, and since it's very cold outside, it's just really cooling it off. Just a fast way, anytime you have a glass table. I have a glass table over there, but as you can see, I have all that ink on it. Make sure that gets really cold before I peel it. That little white mark came off. It was something that was on my Teflon sheet, my craft paper. So we'll go over here and do this on the Oki. Feels like we are cold enough. And just because of this print, I like to get that area as close to that as I possibly can, and I just like to roll that thing off. And now we'll go ahead and press it, or we'll seal it right over here. And to seal it, man, what a cool looking shirt. To seal this, I'll use a seal pad from Magic Touch. Kind of mixing and matching my materials here. So you can see I had a print head bust all over me today. It's part of the direct to garnet industry. And we're just going to press this in there for 30 seconds. You don't have to go that long, but 25, 30 seconds will ensure that it really stays into the print. Now Praise, come over here and we'll give it a go. That's 25 seconds. What do you think, Chris? I got it from here. Cool, thank you. Mario, it's Doc. It's a very cool tee. All right, hey, this is Brother Ernest. What do you think, Chris? Huh? Did I get you, Christopher? Knocked out all that black in the iColor Pro Rip. Come on, come on. Very cool.